How's it going, guys? Dynamite here, coming to you as always from the Digital Warfare 24/7 forums, and today we are going to be experimenting with the Ripper, which is a new DLC weapon that has been released exclusively for owners of the Season Pass. So we are all going to be able to have that, and we're going to show it off for you guys today and talk a little bit about our opinions on it. So let's talk real quick. Let's get started off with Mr. Dunpizzle. Dunpizzle, what are your thoughts on this bad boy?
Loving the assault rifle mode. I have a very nice feel for it. Does fire a bit slower, but it does feel like it has some insane range. SMG mode, not so much, but it's definitely workable. Oh, see, I just picked up a triple feed.
Nice. Dunpizzle doing work.
Oh yeah, you could ah, fuck. You definitely get a good feel for it. High rate of fire on the SMG mode. Hip fire, I haven't really done much of that yet. Reload is slow. You might need sleight of hand on it. Just depending on how you play. I prefer to use a silencer on it, especially that the range on it feels long enough that I don't really need a muzzle brake and wouldn't feel penalized for using a silencer.
All good thoughts.
I will give it a try with muzzle brake once I have a better handle on it. But for now, I'll just keep getting my getting some good flanks with it.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Tommy, do you want to comment a little bit on how you've been finding it?
Yeah, I actually like it a whole lot. I've been using it a lot today, and I really like the SMG version of it. I think it has a really high rate of fire, but I also think it packs like a really powerful punch for being an SMG. I also think the assault rifle version of it's really good too. I tend to switch between them like a lot. I don't really stick with just one, so I'm finding both of them really useful. I can't decide if I enjoy SMG or assault more. I just like them.
What kind of attachments have you been using on it?
Right now I've been using muzzle brake and extended mags, and I think extended mags is like a definite need because it feels like you blow through ammo pretty quick.
I would definitely agree with that, my man. That is the same combination that I've been using. Rabbit, this is only Rabbit's third or fourth game with it, I think, but I think you're already getting pretty well adjusted to it. What do you have to say about this, Rabbit?
I think I love the SMG. I hate the AR.
Now, why do you say
like the AR is just? I feel like the rate of fire is so slow on the AR. And I don't think the range on the SMG is so bad that I feel like I have to switch to the AR.
I gotcha.
I still agree. I feel like the reloads are slow even with sleight of hand. But I keep kind of teetering back and forth on it. I love it for a minute, and then I die and I hate it. So I think I'm blaming the gun for poor play.
Got a bit of a love-hate relationship going on there.
But I have to admit, the more I play with the SMG, especially in close quarters, it seems like it's got a really good damage and rate of fire when you're close up. Decent range, still can get a kill with it, but it definitely seems to be a close range gun for me.
I can say I'm having the most success with it using it in closer range. Oh my god! I just had like 6 of them run right off spawn right towards me. I wish I could have picked up more there. I'll take what I can get though. Yeah, for my part, I'm finding the SMG to be just exceptional as far as how much damage output it has. Like, it has a crazy high rate of fire, and with muzzle brake on it, it just really seems to keep its range just more so than I would expect a weapon of this, of this rate of fire to be able to have. It seems like the best of all worlds. And besides that, it has really, really controllable recoil, in my opinion. I don't feel like I need the grip on it. And because of that, I can afford to use the muzzle brake along with extended mags, which really just gives you the best of pretty much everything possible, which is fantastic. I've already heard of people saying that they think that this is going to be banned in competitive play because it seems like it gives you so much of an advantage, but, you know, we'll have to see if that actually happens.
SATCOM uplink enabled. Securing Charlie.
How many of you guys think you would use this rather than the weapon that you have chosen, you know, your go-to weapon? How many of you guys would change it, do you think?
I've
I just
actually
switched back to my regular loadout.
Uh-huh. What's your regular loadout?
Actually,
I bounce between the Remington and the Honey Badger.
Okay. What about for you, Tommy?
I only lasted for about 4 gameplays before I felt I need to change back.
Okay.
I've been using it like all day since earlier this afternoon, and I haven't used the different class yet. I feel like I'm gonna use this a lot because, like everyone's been saying, I really like if I'm in a close quarters area, I can fall back on the SMG, and if I have like a long sight line, I know the assault rifle is dependable.
Uh-huh.
So I've been using it all day and really been enjoying it with both the SMG and assault rifle.
Nice, man. I heard you already have the scale camo for it too. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I unlocked the scale camo for it. I felt like I was gonna enjoy it so much that I wanted to unlock my favorite camo on it, so what I did.
Friendly chopper inbound.
Tommy calling that his favorite camo. Where the fuck did this guy go?
Friendly SATCOM.
I'm playing Ring Around the Rosies with this guy. Ah, finally got him though.
Securing B.
Yeah, I would say this, like, the class that I usually run is the Vector, and I'm finding that I can use this actually very similarly to the Vector. You don't need the grip, which is just like the Vector. You can rely on it at semi-long range, just like the Vector. I have to say I'm a really, really, really big fan of it, and I think this is something that I'm going to be able to use with my usual loadout. Look at that. Look like how fast it takes people down. Is this what you guys were sort of hoping for when you heard that that they were going to be releasing another DLC weapon, or when you guys at least thought that they were going to be releasing another DLC weapon?
Yeah, and I was hoping for an SMG to begin with because I don't really use too many SMGs on here.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw that this was going to be an SMG, I had pretty high hopes, and I haven't been let down at all.
I would say the same for me. These guys are catching up on us, guys.
Securing B. B secure.
Oh, man. It's amazing how much better extended mags makes this gun. Like, you can spray so much with it, it's not even funny.
I feel like I can spray a lot with it, and then I'll still have like enough ammo left over to get a second kill if I'm spraying at someone for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm enjoying
Securing A.
and then max.
Securing Alpha.
How often do you guys find yourself switching back and forth between the different modes?
All points held.
Very often, or not really at all?
Friendly SATCOM active. Losing B.
I think that was
I-
part of my problem, is I think I'm putting too much pressure on the right stick, because I keep switching when I don't want to.
I have been switching quite a bit. Not that I can't make up my mind like what I want to use. It's just I enjoy using both modes.
Uh-huh.
So I switch between SMG and assault a lot. I don't really just stick to one version of it.
Losing Alpha. We lost Alpha. Enemy has Alpha. Cover me, I'm reloading. IMS at your disposal. Charlie secure.
I'd say I'm going to have so much fun using this weapon in the foreseeable future. Do you guys think there's any chance that they might actually try to nerf this gun? Look at that.
If anything, I think they might try to nerf the SMG version of it, because the SMG version seems really powerful. Us having such a high rate of fire and being able to control it at long ranges with like minimal amount of recoil. I feel like if they do nerf it at all, they'll nerf the SMG.
I would agree with that. I don't feel like the AR is necessarily all that powerful, but the SMG, man, it just fucking chews on people.
Have you heard the news? Everyone's talking. Life is good cause everything's awesome. Lost my job, that's a new opportunity. More free time for my awesome community. I feel more awesome than an awesome possum. Dip my body in chocolate frosting. 3 years later I shot the frosting. Smelling like a blossom, everything is awesome. Stepped in mud, got new